Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a great one on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the Philadelphia Eagles. With that, let's get up to the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. We're standing by for the call. Our Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Well, Coach, no precipitation to speak of, but still a very chilly December day in Philly. Winter coats and hot chocolate abound here at Lincoln Financial Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And, Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they interplay here. They have certainly got it rolling of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And it's simple. The more you win in the regular season, the more likely you play at home in the postseason, and that can take you deep into January.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Seahawks, it's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar. For these guys, their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest. All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong.
Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 NFL is underway. This one taken from the 7. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. They'll be out by their 5'11 quarterback from Wisconsin by way of NC State, and that's Russell Wilson.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris. No gain on first play, and it's second down. Starting lineup time for the offense. What about Dwayne Brown, my friend?
Remember when we were kids and you wanted to make sure you had the guy next to you all the time because you needed a bodyguard? That's Dwayne Brown at left tackle. He protects his quarterback so as well. Great in the running.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. An early test for this defense. Here we go on third. Now it's Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 4-yard line. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way in 10. Here's Carson. And a short gain down to about the 33. Not Adam Brown. A look now at the defensive starters for Philadelphia. They were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. On second, it's Carson. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. They'll try and run for it with Penny. And he gets the down here. Down at the 24. Had a chance to limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that there, but a new set of downs.
And with the new set of downs, the mentality of the whole thing, right now everyone's looking at the and they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, make a play, maybe change things up.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Wilson leaves this one looking for a can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumbles picked up by the Eagles. And he's going to take this one back. 37-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him, one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Line of scrimmage, the 31st and 10. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The numbers for Sanders last week, 5 carries, 138 yards.
And when he went over 1,000 yards last week, you know what it did for their offense? It gave them a true identity because everyone's going to talk about this. The offensive line's going to take pride in it. Of course, the guy carrying the ball will. But how about the coaching staff? When they go in and talk contracts, when they talk to reporters, hey, we had a 1,000-yard rusher this year. That's today's NFL.
Gun on 3rd down, Wentz. It's caught by Jackson. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Good defense, hold guard.
So often how tackling become almost a lost art in the NFL. But it's so important to tackle well on these, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5 line.
That is how you flip field position. Bomb of a punt, downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're down inside 5. Superb. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he'll space. He gets us up near the 10. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. 2nd down. Wilson. And that complete. A lot of no call, and it's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Wilson. Oh, he tries to get it camp, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And he will bring the inside 8-yard line. They deep got the interception, and now hard inside.
Partner forgets starting in zone. They're inside the green zone from the yard line in. A lot of teams call it that, the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
The Eagles offense making their way back out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC. As of this moment, as pretty much everyone knows, they sit alone in that top spot, but nothing is guaranteed. They haven't even clinched the playoffs, so a good but a long way to go.
One vet inside there one or another and said, nothing so far. We've got to cover this, get it done. What do we want to be? It's like winning a title in August, right, in preseason. Doesn't count. Let's go ahead and get this done.
Once again with Sanders. And he'll be stopped a yard shy of the goal line. They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1. Now Wentz to the end zone, but it's incomplete. So they pass for it on 3rd. See what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go. So they play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
They got the interception, but very little movement. That forces them to settle for 3. It does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but a lot of credit where it's due. The defense, because they ran onto the field. This is what we call change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire. And field goal.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And job 1 here is keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. This pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That one, a first down pickup of 8. They'll run on first down. Carson. And he'll work it across midfield inside 45. That one good for 14 first. Getting the emphasis this game.
And why not? And so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. 7 on that first play, 2nd and 3. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. From the gun, 3rd down. And he's man on the outside. And he gets it 32, good enough. First down. And that'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another first down on the pickup of 5 yards. I think quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it...
And out he goes. They sack him back right around the 40-yard line. Barnett, he's the one to get sack number 7 on the... Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Another try after the first down. Wilson, he finds Ursua. And they'll wind up getting this one down in the 20. Earns the pickup there. Wilson now rebounding nice. The interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's first down. Now here's a look from him, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. They were looking Jennings' way again. That'll bring up 2nd down. On 2nd down now. It's Wilson. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it's up now 1st and goal. They'll try and run forward with Penny. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Wilson. End zone, but incomplete. Jennings was the one he was looking for, but now it's 3rd and goal. On 3rd and goal, Wilson. Pressure, he goes. The Eagles get there for the... Derek Barnett make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
We always talk about how teams are so competitively matched and those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to it, that's absolutely with the play he just made.
No, he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason.
That's the end of it with the score, Eagles 3, Seahawks.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Jason Myers on for the field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
And Myers able to knock it through. And that was 3-3. Get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
I think you're going negative on me
I
there,
was.
partner.
I was.
Sounds like 3 is just not that good.
And people say that we're negative. So.
Well, here's the deal. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. First.
So that means they have to change what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
A loss of a yard there to start out leads to a 2nd and 11. Now the 2nd down throw on target. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Shotgun now for Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. An Eagle first down there. Wentz to Ertz, and the names that end in TZ.
Now that's absolutely for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline, but what great vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the marker and picked the first down.
Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And the return will stop 25.
Holding. Defense.
Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
This is Carson. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Cox there for the tackle.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. He's not a guy.
He's well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. It's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And take over at the 6-yard line. Wow, so INT roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope they're next to each other for the game. Safe to say one is not buying the other day.
It's a loss of first down play. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Wilson, Metcalf. That throw good. A couple, it brings up 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Wilson. It's caught by Jennings. And this to the 45 line. Well short of the first. The commit for only 6. That'll bring up 4th.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Let them get there, and they rallied and made the tackle.
And this one hits it and bounds into the back. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive rate, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
On 2nd and 7, Wentz free the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 completion on 2nd down. The Sanders has got it complete. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling in the secondary after catches. I think we just display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about upfield. And that hit carries into the end zone for a coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The crowd may be losing just a little bit edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Nancy on the left side of the line.
Yeah, I think they got the guy in the end. I think they got the DN there on that one, and let's face it, amped up. Wanting to get a good get-off on the snap. Jump too
up on a 1st and 5 following the encroachment penalty. They run it with Carson. Works his way about 4 up to the midfield stripe. On sound, it's and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Yards good at 1st. This offense finding its legs now. Another 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Penny. Call it a gain of 4 on 4. That'll make it 2nd down. On second down now, it's Carson. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. The Seahawks on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Now a third down, misses the target, incomplete. Drive, but it's looking like possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that talk about all the time to be taking place, they've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They've shown pressure offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. A throw. Looking sideline, incomplete. And once more, he was looking for Alshon Jeffrey, but it's going to be 2nd down. Back to the air on 2nd down. Wentz. And he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. He's touchdown. The pass receiver turned into a runner, then he turned and it goes the other way.
I love your description. Although for the offense, not too happy about it, but what a big-time play for them. Never give up on anything. Sometimes you points.
But the receiver, hard to fault him. He's just going for extra yards.
What you're supposed to do, but you have to take care of the football.
Jason Myers, extra point. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side. And the score the other way. The turn for a touchdown. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Getting go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. They've given him some touch, had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, loosen things up, get the defense to other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your whole. Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very kids. Look it up. And the running lane's non-existent. They'll stop behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. Lead to a third. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. And that is incomplete.
Wentz's pass intended for Alshon Jeffrey.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline. Hey, why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got, and the officials are instructed. Contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Amazing. Perfectly. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is.
So there is a reason that a lot of are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. Group over. Have that down. Pete's under pressure.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
And give him a lot of credit there, but even more credit to the guys up. In that situation, you know it's going to be a stacked defensive front. And to be able to gain that much yardage, that's a big win for the guys on offense.
Yeah, they were just standing on their own goal line, so to get a few yards there, a great start on breaks. Now Wilson on 2nd down. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. Just shy of the 25 at the 20. It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks. Wilson now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 so far. 1st and 10. Now bust through the tackle. Tackle that time by Sidney Jones. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores. Games going on here around the NFL. Throw caught by Metcalf. He's taken down, but 35. It's a gain of 12, 1st down.
Down is one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Keeps the sticks moving.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They get the tackle, Marcus Gilbert, 2nd-round pick back in 2011 out of Florida. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. This one into the hands of Metcalf. Have that penalty a moment ago. It'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. To throw again on second down. Wilson throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and that takes us from second to third down. Wilson now on third down. They'll run the screen with Carson. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. Going to take the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here comes the pressure, and the Eagles get there to block it. Scooped up, and this is a live football. And they will wind up taking over inside the 30 at the 28. Seeing him really deep, short punt could have pinned him inside the 10. Now great field position the other way.
It's never good when you're punting the ball and your eyes see the ball go back to you.
No.
In however form, whether it's over your head, never good. Now it becomes a race to get to the football so they don't pick it up and take it all the way.
On first down, Wentz. It's caught by Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Wentz going to throw. That's caught by Jackson. Take it down here just shy of the 15 at the yard line. Now the Eagles will use back into their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in now. Wentz now on first down. And this is incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Wentz again. And that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll bring up a third down. Wentz. Throw fires right side, and that's good. Complete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
They had enough yards for the first down, but a clutch hit right there defensively. Jars it free. No first down.
So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent in going into.
Anything helps trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Less than 30 seconds. Half. You're well on your own field here, Coach Davis.
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock, go to the locker room.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles. First, let's get to some of these scores around here in a week 4. Lastly, let's check on one final game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in Arkansas, a defensive struggle, which up second half. Now, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway.
Let's go.
Out come the Eagles now as offense first here in the third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that. I would guess it in the locker room. Talked about some of the errors, but positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up. Still have in this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. From the 38. Caught by the Hurts. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down. They had the down, but it didn't help it. Now they're looking here. Wentz. And they're going to be incomplete. Appears empty on this first drive of the half, down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened to the bench, but this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sideline over with offensively and formulate a problem.
That'll go as a full punt with a return of 7. The Seahawks 1st and 10. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll begin the drive with Carson. Just a yard up there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Here's Wilson to throw. So nothing there. No line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive as we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And that is late. He couldn't hold on through the contact and down. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson to throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Rip off a big chunk of yard being dropped inside the 40.
There's so many things to watch for when you play defense. Joey's here and having your eyes can fool that play out and it sprang the big guy.
Able to dump it over the top to him. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be set. Throw on 2nd down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. As on as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 27-yard line. On 1st down, Carson. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. So after the run for 2nd and 10. To throw is Wilson. They set up the screen. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd. Play number 9 on the drive up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. This is caught, and he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Calf with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks are straight out a bit further. A good sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter with a touchdown. Nice 2 scores.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the decision to just kick the extra point was successful. So that drive goes a full 80 yards in 10 plays. And the Seahawks capping it off with a out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 24 on the touchback. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10, 25-yard line. Now a fake here as they try the run-pass option. Bobby Wagner, rounder out of Utah State.
It's real quick. Touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Protect a bit better here. 2nd and 10. And they go down again. Ezekiel Ansah in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him.
So, Brandon, we sat in with them. When they talk about things they want to accomplish, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And instead, they want to throw it. Action. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. And that will be incomplete. Well, shame on them, Coach Davis. They went against your advice. They threw the football, and now they're backed up to punt this away.
They're actually fortunate. Advice, but they right. No takeaway for the defense.
Called a 6-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And they had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now down the length of the drive.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here's the first carry for both. 2 runs and only 2 yards to show for it.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 50.
Now, flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's all action game, and they reacted poorly on.
And the penalties to this offense. Now it's 3rd and 3. Now Wilson. Open Metcalf. He's got it. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
And effective running here. He'll get inside the 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter. Don't panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire. Maybe change up some blocking aside. A few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
On 3rd, Wilson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call. Instead of for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. Myers' kick is good. And that will get the lead up to 14. So they've put together a good little drive, stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Come on, fellas.
Here's the Philadelphia now as they head out to take over possession. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives. Last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and give us some points. No does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
Mike's 50. I'm coming.
Wentz on the give to Sanders. That play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near mid at the 49. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Again with Sanders. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down. Now Wentz going to look for him. And that is incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on.
Listen, they've worked like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
The Seattle offense back out on the field. And they had 3, but they 3 points because they were well within range of scoring it. And we'll see if better now.
I'm with you on that one. Rank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bashed.
I don't know about
that.
Super toe.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll run it again with Penny. Gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up. Wilson, 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Turn Jackson. Yeah, that's a pretty good average. 68 yards on the punt there. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Winston now with a 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. It'll be to begin the drive. And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time in game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them get deeper in the game.
It's caught by Jackson. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at 3. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. That reception, his 6th NFL catch. Congratulations, quite the accomplishment.
Let's go. Mike 50, Mike 50.
Throwing on 1st is Wentz. Throwing over the middle, it's incomplete. And once more, he was looking for Alshon Jeffrey, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Wentz again here on 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. A lot bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. These guys have 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring here on 3rd down. Now yet another incompletion here to connect on 3rd. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try and get the roll. Penny there, maybe a couple up to the 35. Have come and gone. Do it for the end of the 2nd. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the 35 down, Wilson. He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. Get up near the 45. They'll spot it at 4. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
6-man. Check curls, check curls, check curls.
That's a jet sweep into the hands of Metcalf. Fletcher Cox there to get him down. On 2nd and 9, Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. It's a 1st down Seahawks.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Penny, a 1st down carry. Penny, and the ball is jarred free by the Eagles. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2 screams, so hold on here, not done. And as this offense makes their way back to AFC playoff race time as we look. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And right now, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other, a little questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? You're trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try to put together a drive.
Wentz will try again down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. It's a gain of 5. Like that, it's 3rd down. The Eagles on them. They've converted just twice and have had plenty of opportunities. This will be 35. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter. forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was a type of a take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert their Seahawks. A football back in outstanding field position. Now Rashad Penny. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be set. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Wilson. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep going on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got a lead. He's taking chances, putting it out there, and a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been.
For an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best saw there. Work on position.
It's not. Hawks have picked it up, and he will take this down to the 10-yard line.
We're going to shut you down. We're going to shut you down.
Brandon, I don't want any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. That one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It's a two-possession stage in the 4th points out of that drive.
And obviously now, to get those points that they so desperately needed.
The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They're out in front. Last time they will see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. And the ball situated at the 2nd and goal. Now it's Wilson to escape, and he goes down. Brandon Graham has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
Tired bodies on that. This is a big play. 3rd and goal. Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It's a fumble, and it's picked up by the Eagles.
The psychology of the game never ceases to me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over, yet they are humans out there running around. Another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Philly getting set to take the field. And over last time, sort of been symptomatic of their in this one.
I like it, though, because you're exactly
you
right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of the broadcast.
What I like is that you gave the word, and I just kept using it.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start, but this is going to wind late. On a throw on 2nd down, but is incomplete. So back-to-back income has them staring at a 3rd and 10. On 3rd, now they turn to Sanders. And that's not good for the 21. 4 yards on the pin, but it's going to take him to 4th.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one. Just put that aside, try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
At the sounds into the end zone, a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice. Shows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less on themselves on this drive. A second play there, but it's incomplete. He's lucky to be getting that one.
After what they've done with him all day long, with all the targets trying to go after him, obviously, and his pride is a terrific play.
Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And your offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that time. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Don't let him get hit anymore.
Now it's taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Critical play in this football game is the first there. That clock keeps rolling.
It'll be a little frustrating for them if they pick up down there and continue to eat away at the clock. This is their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give it all up and sweat it out. Sideline.
It's a yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the Eagles will have her 1st and 10. Good starting field position for as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now here's a pass on 1st down. Once more, he was looking for Alshri, and now it's down. Back to the air on 2nd down. Wentz. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back incompletions. Working on Wentz. Now a Cloud's here, and it's intercepted. And they'll set up shop right near midfield, 49-yard.
I'm not sure, Brandon. We've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times, how that correlates to winning or losing. I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
The Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. He last punted, though, with this drive.
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. The motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the pass base for our, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. They go now. Wilson. This pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch. And he'll go down, but not before getting this to 30. A gain there of 20 yards.
53, check 53. Come on.
On 1st down, Wilson. This one is a Metcalf, and he will score. Seattle. DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one time? Be revenge, or they just don't always? Are they about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about do you have enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the decision to just kick the extra point was successful. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it all culminates with a Seattle score. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one taken from the... And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, oh, it didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but careful about cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he gets the inside the 35-yard line. 10 yards there and an Eagle 1st down. 2 now. 1st and 10. Wide open receiver complete. And finally down he goes. 10 to this. Up there twice. This offense can certainly move quick to 3 pass completions in the blink of an eye.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit, didn't it, for them to get downfield that quickly? And now 1st and goal, expect them to attack right here on this play.
Win again. It's caught by Sanders. And he'll be brought down here at the yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wentz. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Benson Mayowa. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a long.
I remember throughout my career, coaches always say, guys, you got to earn to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Wentz now on 3rd and goal. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Vic Beasley in there to get him, and on the season now, that is not.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive player is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal, now brings up a decision down.
They have gone to the 4th quarter, by the way, in that Cleveland. A critical one here. Have any shot at this for it on 4th down. Wentz. Now you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They hook up here on the pass attempt, and the Seahawks over the ball. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might go silence back.
Again, it's Penny. And they're able to get this one across the 30. 11-yard first down for Seattle. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Check 24, check 24.
Now they'll run it with Scarborough. And give him yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a Penny. And he'll get it out to mid. Yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Penny. This is the football a 2nd time. But I believe a Seahawk was able to get a handle on this, so this will remain ball.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through, picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. So they need to determine if that knee was down before the ball was coughed up.
And then to make sure that the ball was, as they were going through, that the ball wasn't working its way free before the knee hit the ground.
So the challenge comes in inside of 2, and it gets
changes the format of what's about to happen. Sides had thought a certain call had been made. Now they have to flip back and start over.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll run too short here with 3rd coming up. Third down, Penny. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at 6. A nice first pickup on a gain of 6. So the victory here for Seattle. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Oh, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? 4 turnovers and lose a bird up. Carried this one home. You talk about selling each other and being in a position where forward, all you think about is get 5 next. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for the Seahawks, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-5, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, it's a loss that could have implications on the playoff race as they fall to 9-4, and they'll try again next week at home against Philadelphia. For Charlie.